Every 3 seconds across the world, a woman or a girl is a victim of gender based violence, not because of what she has done, but because of who she is. That is why I am here today to speak about the importance of breaking the silence on gender based violence. Before we dive deep into this topic, I will want us to look at our agenda for today. So, what is today's agenda? On our agenda, we have, first of all, what is gender based violence? That is understanding gender based violence, causes and effects, who is most affected, preventive measures, then our conclusion. Gender based violence refers to harmful acts directed at somebody because of their gender. It includes physical, sexual, emotional, and economic abuse, such as domestic violence, sexual assault, forced marriage, and harassment. What does physical gender based violence means? This is a situation when someone uses physical force to harm somebody. It could be by slapping, beating, kicking. Sexual gender based violence is a situation when a person tries to take an advantage of the opposite sex without the person's consent. This could be rape, sex exploitation, and forced prostitution. Emotional gender based violence is a situation when someone uses words to harm somebody. It could be through humiliation, criticism, and economic abuse. Economic gender based violence is a situation whereby a partner, either a male or a female, is, is in control of his or her partner's resources. For example, a man is in total control of his wife finances. That's what I mean by economic gender-based violence. So we're going to looking deep into the effects and the causes and effects of gender-based violence, which includes the causes are infidelity. When a woman is unable to bear child for the man, he tends to blame her for everything. For example, by even beating her up, insulting her with his words, and then taking control of whatever property belongs to her because she's unable to provide him with children. Secondly, lack of education. When the woman is not educated, she does not know her rights and has to even fight for them. Financial dependency. When a woman depends so much on a man for money, which is her partner, it could result to slavery or control. Harmful cultural beliefs. In most culture, they believe that women are weaker vessels and they should be treated as one. They see women as slaves and not as support system. Then what are the effects of this gender-based violence? Death. Many women across the world today that die from this problem. Trauma. Most of them go to trauma, which includes anxiety, fear. They are not able to stand for themselves. Even they go through depression. Most of them go through physical injury, like breaking of arms. Their skins are their skins are really, really destroyed from the events. So we're going to be looking at who is mostly affected by this situation. Women and girls are the most affected, but both men and boys can also experience gender-based violence. People with disabilities and people from like the refugees, the ones that have that escaped from war. But based on my statistics here, it is showing that women experience more of gender-based violence compared to men. 36.3% of women go through gender-based violence from their partner, while 19.6% of men go through this, which is not even in any way compared to the number of women that go through gender based violence. Although gender based violence seems to be taking women away, but I'm here today to tell us that there's a way out of this, which is preventive measures. What are the preventive measures of gender based violence? Number one, we must enforce laws that are able to protect the rights of women. Empowerment. Women need to be empowered intellectually, financially, so that they can be able to stand up for themselves and defend themselves. promote education and awareness campaigns. We are going to raise an awareness and advocacy that women are suffering. Women are suffering in the hands of men. Engage communities in changing harmful beliefs. Most, like I said earlier, most communities believe that women are meant to be seen as slave, and so they treat them as slave, not as support systems. Women are support systems, they are builders, they are born to nurture, they are not born to be beaten up or silenced. The last but not the least, ask survivors to speak out. Survivors speaking out will help to give hope to those that are still going through that problem currently. Conclusion: gender-based violence is a violation of human rights that affects everyone. If we speak out, educate others, and stand for equality, we can build a society where everyone, regardless of their gender, feels safe and respected. This has brought me to the end of this presentation. Thank you very much.